All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you are a member of the channel, massive respect to all you guys are doing it. Yes, and if you want to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. So as you saw by the title, we're going to be talking about Omari Hutchinson, his contract. Chelsea wanted to re-up it, and we are going to talk about his current form and what is best for him to do and how should we approach this thing from the Jamaica's side as well. So we're going to discuss that on itself. We're going to discuss some personnels leaving for overseas and showcased something that people talked about, and to be honest, the opposite side already working, so it shouldn't have been a big deal so much. We are going to tip in on Surinam. Sheraldo Becker made a move to Spain. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Aaron Winters not being re-signed and if it's too over the top from the SVB. So, and also we have to have JFF in it, so we'll put that at the back of the show so we can have that discussion. All right, but we wanted to make sure we structure it as best as possible so everyone come in, they can give their take as to what they wanted to talk on. All right, so let me make sure to big up the people first. As you come in, please do hit the like button. Remember that is very much important due to the fact that it helps the show reach further and further. Know Yourself says remember to hit the hit that like button as you enter. Triple E, big up yourself. Dark Beska, Shavan, how are you doing? Massive respect. All right, big up yourself. Osh Poppy, GS Laguna, Bessas documentary. And we have Martin and my brother Dwayne Thomas. Massive respect. So let me start with Omari Hutchinson. Omari Hutchinson, as you know, he signed for Chelsea summer 2022. He was 18 years old, came from Arsenal. A skillful player who can open up defenses. He can play as a central attacking midfielder or on either wings, and during his Arsenal years he also demonstrated an ability to play across the front three. He moved on loan to Ipswich for the 2023-2024 campaign, and as you know, we have updated you guys as to what he's doing. He has done pretty well, we have to say that. All right, his market value shoot up to 3 million, and we expect it to go up upwards of 5 million. And as you know about market value, it has a lot to do with your contract as well. So his natural market value might be a little bit higher than that, but because he has limited time on his contract, makes his market value sit at 3, which is very high for a player that was actually just playing in the U21s and sporadically touched the field on the Chelsea main team. All right, so he went to Ipswich and made himself a personnel. What I would do, it's based on the short or a longer term contract. Shorter contract, maybe a 2-year, could give Chelsea leverage to get what they want based on what they spent on the player. All right, and if it doesn't work out in that time period at Chelsea, he could get a free rein to resurrect his career. And with Chelsea, I think that is the best option. You can't go 5-6 years with Chelsea because Chelsea is all over the place. And remember, once a club signs you, even on loan, they have a lot of impact as to what you do when you want to go on a loan, like the directions that you want to go, because they are going to want to pick you for clubs that maybe replicate their system if they do see you for the future. So it's a lot. So a shorter term contract would have given him leverage to pick and choose where he wants to go if it doesn't work out for him. So, and the longer one, Chelsea will have spending. Chelsea can send you out on longer loan, multiple loans if they don't want you, and also sell you when they do want to sell you. All right, yes. So for me, that's how I've looked at it. I think a shorter 2-year loan, 2-year contract would have been the best for him. in my analysis. You know, so if it are 2.5 year, 2 years, because you can't sign half year, 2 years would be the best. 2 years re-up, and that's about it. No 4 or 5 years, because I don't think you want to go there when Chelsea have so much players. When you look at his quality, I've heard DNA said that, oh, he should move on from Chelsea. So I commented on the DNA's take. Why you jump to that conclusion? Because you have not given me anything. Because I know at this point you have several players that he's better than at Chelsea today. You understand me? So if DNA's take was maybe he's not good enough for Chelsea, that would have been bollocks, because he proved himself that he's actually good enough for Chelsea. That's why they want to reward him with a contract. But the problem is, Chelsea is renowned to shift things over a short span. So you don't know where Chelsea will go in the next 2 years. So I wouldn't advise people to sign long-term contracts unless you're looking for financial benefits rather than actual stability as to the direction of the club. Chelsea is not a stable club when it comes on to direction. So that's why I came up with my short-term solution. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, know yourself. Good morning, big up yourself. Lanzi, bless up. How are you doing? Stefan, how are you doing? My massive respect. Yeah, man. Sheridan, big up. A short contract is in Omari's best interest, so that would be my wish for him. All right, fair enough. Yes, so for me, what he's doing showcase that he can make the Chelsea team today, at least the bench. In the starting no, not the starting day squad, not the starting day squad, but the day squad. He can make that at this point with all the injuries for sure. All right, but persons ask why they never recalled him. Oh, when you recall people, you have to pay a percentage of the money. All right, when you could have just left the player to develop. And remember, when he was leaving, he chose to leave rather than stay and soak up what they had to offer. So now you have to restart him from where you wanted to build from. So I don't think it's the best thing to recall him now, pay more money when Chelsea already trying to offload people to clear up space. You get me? They want to generate as much money to clear up all the back bills owed. So I think that's not the right thing to do at this point. All right, Omari better than half of I wouldn't say he's better than half of Chelsea's side. He has performed better than majority of the players this season. That is definitely true. But we still have to look at it and say, enough of the guys them. It's tough for them to just come in Chelsea's system and perform, but you clearly saw from their previous clubs that they were talents. You understand me, Demo? That they were talents. So I wouldn't say he's better than half of them, but he surely can make a 23 out of Chelsea's team without a problem. No one have to hesitate if he can make that. He can surely make it based on what he went to Ipswich and displayed. All right, and I think that's why they're trying to re-up him. As to Jamaica now, I think these are the moments when the kids them going through these things, you try to tip in as a coach, not telling the coach what to do, but these are the moments you try to reach out to make sure they're okay and stuff, you know, and make the right decisions and stuff and keep in the loop, because he's still eligible for Jamaica but can play for England. Obviously, a lot of people would say that the England train is very, very far away from him. I wouldn't jump to say so, because in 1 year, you have Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer jumped from U21s, couldn't get in a game in City's team, and when you have a lot of injuries, Cole Palmer came up. Cole Palmer made a move to Chelsea, 50 million, and then he starts to bang. He never even banged in so much goals at the time, and then he went on the radar of the coach. All right, and he made the England team. All right, so I wouldn't say Hutchinson is so far away, because Cole Palmer pretty much took a few months to make the England team. So it only take a good spell in Chelsea's jersey, and it's possible for him to still make the England team, because we have to deal with facts, not feelings. And I realize a lot of people come off more feelings more than nothing of factual statements. All right, I've just given a factual statement, so argue that for the people that like to jump to certain things. Big up yourself, know yourself. Massive respect. Ipswich was the best move. I said it at the time, and he's proven that it's proven that it's the best move. Big up yourself, Sherman. Thanks for being here. Ukraine Bull definitely can't can't play like him. Yes, he's more skilled than Ukraine Bolt. All right. Our boy Tyler Roberts was also called back by Wolves. We can highlight that later. I will look into it and read up as much and then decide. So let me know you guys take on Omari Hutchinson when you're rewatching this video. But the kid worked well. He worked well. Yes, the calls, you have to wait until I'm finished with these things before I will take any calls. And I think I will use a discard due to the fact that I have nothing connected at this point. So I will use the discard soon. So give me a little time to go over the stories so you can give your take on it. All right? Yes. Because I think when I take calls early, it will hold up my entire show. And I can't get to go over what I truly want. I came here to do. All right. Yes. Ishmael, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Chris Smith, massive respect. All right. So let me run over the next one. So you have Aaron Winters. Aaron Winters, Surinam have not extended his contract. So for Surinamese rewatching this video, let me know your thoughts if you thought that he did enough to warrant a contract. Or a contract extension. Let me know. All right. Surinam played in the Nations League. They never qualified. Their pathway was easier than Jamaica. We have to be honest to ourselves. Their pathway was actually easier than Jamaica, and I thought that they let themselves down. Their results were in the 4 matches. 4-0 win over Grenada. They drew 1-1 with 80, which was a good result as well, because we also drew with 80 in 1 of 4 matches, but we defeated 80 in 1. So it's a good result. Against Cuba, they lost that game against Cuba, and they drew with Grenada in the actual first game 1-1. So they drew 2 games, lost 1 and 1-1. All right. So they ended up on 5 points. I thought that they had enough quality to win or challenge to qualify through the group. I thought that only 80 would have given them problems on their best day. But Cuba defeated them on the day, and Cuba never looked far away from them, even though they had good talents on the field and superior talent that should have won it. So Cuba looked much better. Not slightly better on the day. So based off those 4 games, and you had more. Puerto Rico, Gold Cup qualifiers. He failed in that one because they drew with Puerto Rico and lost on penalties. So let me know if you thought that he did enough. The Mexico game, I was impressed with the playing style from them. Obviously, they lost the game 2-0, but the chances that they had created in that game had nothing to do with him. All right, it had nothing to do with him. He put them in place to play Mexico off the park, and should have easily won that game 3, 4, 5. The amount of chances they had gotten in that game, it could have ended 3, 4, 5. 3, but they were the better team on that day, and the Lock actually lost the game. So I would say, based on the Cuba and the Puerto Rico game, those were the 2 games I would say that the team was not impressive in. But based on what they did overall, I thought that they had come a long way, and he should have been extended because the football was actually fixing for me. I do believe that they are fixing the football, and it would have gotten better if they had given the time to the coach. He was playing good enough football, and the results was actually getting better. So I think that's a poor thing that they did right there, and that's too much of a high standard of Suriname. They let go of Dino Ray. You saw that Dino Ray went over to Curacao, and he got Curacao playing good football. The result took too long to come. Against Trinidad, both games against Trinidad, they should have won with relative ease. Obviously, you just came in. The players' quality is not as high as Suriname, but the quality of football they had actually turned up playing. I thought that was a W for Curacao right there. So I do believe that Suriname is running to fire quality managers way too fast, and I think Suriname have a too high of a standard. All right. They have a too high of a standard for me. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because these coaches would have transformed Jamaica style of play. These coaches would have transformed Jamaica's style of play, and Suriname acting like they are prime United States, firing these coaches, all right, are not re-upping the contract of these coaches, all right. So for me, I would say that it's a bad one, because now you have to restart the program again. And you can't keep on doing that, or else you're gonna keep on starting from the bottom, and you can't afford that over and over. That's it for me still. On Winter not being re-signed. So let me know your thoughts on that. All right, JD, you're a good youth. You do like Suriname, but you spoke the truth. They failed big time. Yeah, but I think that they have not failed. I think they have not failed, you know. I think their standard was too high, real baller. They had not failed. They have a good squad. They have a very good squad. One of the best squads in Concacaf. But remember, it's the first time them doing it, you know. Jamaica did it from 1998 until now. We had a period out of 1998 where we kind of throw off our foreign-based players, try Jamaican players, failed, come back to foreign-based players, mix with Jamaican players, succeeded, then try to throw them away, try to go back, because we are desperate to find these so-called super players from Jamaica born in the land, which is not possible. We have been trying that for a billion years. It always failed. You understand me? Yes. So for them, they have just started. So I do believe that, yes, they are good enough that they should have qualified. That is true, based on the path that they had gotten. But what happened in the game? They lost to Cuba. Them getting the points against Cuba, that would have put them on 8 points. 8 points might have still not been good enough. All right. And they could have gotten the next 3 points from Grenada or whatever. And maybe they would have won the entire group. That is true. But remember, he had so less games to get these teams, the team running and getting players. He had a lot of new players coming in as well. So for me, I don't think they had done him a good service. And I think this is a poor mistake from Suriname. A poor mistake, because they never had their full team. They had new players coming in. And I don't think they had done so bad that he couldn't get enough time to prove himself more. All right, but maybe that's showing you the high standard of the region. All right, maybe that's showing you the high standard of the region. All right, yes. So Winter no longer the national coach for Suriname. All right, yes. So that is the case at this point. Tough job over there for Suriname. They want pretty football and they want results at the same time. And everything takes a while. It takes a while to dominate a region. And pretty football, it takes a while to dominate things, because you have to get majority more things correct. Back to front, speed, bulldozer football is not hard to play, because you have no technical ability in that. Kick it up to the front, and then a big striker hold it up and play someone on. And if you have over-the-top players, you might can get results. But pretty football, you have to dictate the pace and control possession. So it takes a while to seep in. You can't just jump the gun so fast on certain coaches. All right? Yes, so I think it's a bit harsh, but Real Baller thought that they underachieve, which could be slight there, but not so much over the top. All right, Sheraldo Becker fire the coach, missed him chance them. Okay, fair enough. All right, that makes sense, JD. With that said, JA should have been way ahead if they were consistent with selecting the best players, no matter where they're from. Yes, I do believe so. I do believe so. If we had continued the path of 19 1998, we would have been astronomically good by now. And I think our development would have been better because that would have forced people to actually find a way to get in the national team. And i.e., you have to go better places. So you would have had people, the league would have improved, or people would have been moving out of Jamaica a long time ago. All right? Yes. Because remember, you only can find a next way. If you don't get spoon feed, you have to find a next way to get the job done. All right, yes. Guys, once you come in, please do smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right, so now we have Sheraldo Becker. So they said on Thursday it became official. Sheraldo Becker will leave Union Berlin and join La Liga side Real Sociedad. According to Transfer Market, Union Berlin will receive up to 5 million euros, 5.5 million US for the Suriname striker. A transfer became necessary after Becker had made it clear that he was going to leave the club on a free if no agreement was reached with a new club this winter. So that's what I talked about, guys. When your contract running down, you have a lot of power. All right? Yes. So that's why I ask you what Hutchinson should have done. Because sometimes you can't burn bridges. So if you're younger, you could re-sign with Chelsea, but re-sign at a shorter contract so you can see your way out. Because if you should go elsewhere and become a better player, and Chelsea want you back, they would take you back because you have not burned any bridges. So that's why I've constructed my statement like that. All right? Omzo said, bless up JD and the chat. Omari is an average player, to be honest, nothing special. So if, remember the conversation that we're having Jamaica conversation. So if Omari is an average player, that means Jamaica have no player special then. Because I think only Lembekise and on Omari Hutchinson's level. At this point. So if he's not a special player in the context of Jamaica's listing, I don't know who is a special player then, because you have no special players in the conversation. So I would love to hear back from you, dear Omzo, because tell me the special player that Jamaica has under 21 then. All right, if it's not Lembekisa, and I can say I saw Hutchinson in the championship, and Hutchinson don't look below Lembekisa. Both of them look on similar levels. And Hutchinson actually performing better than other people in the Chelsea team today. So I think, I don't know how you calculate who is special, but I think that the kid is a special player. Everybody that's looking at football say this is a special talent. That's exactly what they're saying. So you're telling me that it's you alone know football at this point. Boy, it's tough. It's tough, Omzo. I will come back to Omzo. All right. Yes. So 5.5 million, up to 12 million, based on what they have said here. All right. Because they said the move will be a total of 12 million. All right, I don't know how the funds were actually dispersed at this point. All right, but it comes to 12 million in total for Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad performing better in Spain at this point, and I do believe that he's going to be an addition to the actual squad. All right, and it's a stronger competition. So if he can do well in a year's time at Real Sociedad, you might see Sheraldo Becker get a last hurrah on a big team. You get me? Because he has the quality to go at all of these teams and do well. Technical ability, he has it. Speed, he has it in abundance. Link up play, vision, he has it in abundance. All right? Yes. So Omzo can't answer, so I don't know. Yes, I don't know what he's talking about because he can't tell me who is special. He's gonna make up some stories now. All right, his fingernail hurting him. Yes, sir. Love the country. Pray for the poor back home and burn out the corruption. Okay, all right. I don't know where that's coming from. Coaches are the first casualties in football. Sadly, this one might be proven to be a hasty decision. But when Suriname can say they are a team. All right. So that is Sheraldo Becker. All right. Okay, well, I don't know what Omzo's standard of football is, but we're talking in the context of Jamaica. In the context of Jamaica, Omari Hutchinson is an elite footballer and one of the best footballers Jamaica could have ever had their hands on, period, to the level that he's at. And I can say that categorically, all right? Categorically. You have no footballer in Jamaica that's born and can play football today in Jamaica better than Hutchinson, including the ones that already broke out. So the Liam Baileys, all of them, I don't think their upsides are better than Hutchinson. None at all. None at all. And everyone worldwide in football will tell you that. Because every article wrote on that guy, they rate him highly. And they were disappointed that he left Arsenal to go to Chelsea. Alright? So, I don't know. So I can't lie to you. I know and every time I told you about a player, the player them coming through. I told you the guy is going to make a good move. So the guy jumped to a market value 3 million with no contract. So that means he's up to 7 million as a 20 years old player. 20 years old and at 7 million. So by next year, you never may know if he signs a 2-year contract, he will go up to maybe 15 million. And once he reaches 15 million, the sky is the limit right there for him. So, Omzo, wait until next year. Wait until next year. And when he reaches when he gets a new contract and run up his contract, his market value, then we keep on talking. All right. Good morning, Aubrey. Hope all is well with you and your family. All right. Yes, Omzo never said anything, you know. I was waiting to see what he's going to say, but I had said it. I said that you have no player that has actually currently playing football and born in Jamaica better than Hutchinson. None. Zero. And I can say that straight up. And nobody can provide any other evidence. Alright? Yes, none. Alright? Shamar Nicholson, I rate him highly. Alright? And right now, I have Shamar Nicholson as the highest rated Jamaican player. For me. Based on the way he can affect a game, I have Shamar Nicholson as the highest rated one. Alright? And I'm watching football and I know people will war with me and whatever they want. I am studying football and I'm watching football and I can tell that Shamar Nicholson, that man impact on a game, I have him as the highest rated Jamaican baller. He keeps on impressing me. Alright? That's all I'm going to say. You can fight all you want. I am telling you what I'm saying. And don't wait until the man reach a big club, then you start giving him his respect. Alright? The other day when I was talking highly of him, you know, you guys came here and disrespect me. He qualified Jamaica for the Copa. Qualified Jamaica for the next round of Nations League, and he's doing super well in his club at France. And I told you guys that, but you were fighting against me. I want to see if you guys are going to change him out. No. Alright? Because remember, you have to show me something for me to change my mouth, because I was not so highly on Shamar Nicholson in Russia, because he has Ignatov and Sobolev them take him for a Mickey around the place. But obviously he was learning and improving his game. Big up yourself, Dean Fraser. Yeah man, exactly JD. We have no footballer that was born in Jamaica good as Hutchinson. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said it. I am not going to take my word back. JD, you love... No. I'm saying what I'm saying. And I have facts to prove that. Alright? Yes, because it's football I'm talking. I'm not talking about feelings of people because I don't care about the feelings. You get me? I am just giving you the facts. Alright? They play different position, but Andre Blake is better. Alright, Andre Blake is definitely good. Okay. Oh, you're talking about Shamar Nichols, Andre Blake? Oh God, you see you. Up, Mario Russell. Massive respect. Alright, yes. Up. Guys, 130 in the house. Smash the like button, share and subscribe. Alright, so let me give you some information as to local players. Alright, because we want all of the players them to be good, but we can be realistic and state the facts. Alright, we can be realistic and state the facts. Alright, so rumors are statement came in that we have Richard King going back overseas on trials. Alright, so Richard King going on trials right here. So let me write it down. Richard King going on trials. Shaniel Thomas going on trials as well. Yes, I think this kid need a break, you know. Shaniel Thomas and Alex Marshall. Alex Marshall is going on trial as well. So those are the three at this point going on trials. It says in Scotland here, but I will wait on because I was searching for it. I got a secondary approval to say that they are going on trials, but I'm not sure about the location as yet. But they said Scotland, so I will wait and give you that information in the end. I do think that Richard King still has something to offer. He's very young. All right, and that is why I said that we want better programs in Jamaica. So they are already developed because I do believe that the developments get to them, because most of the time, I'm not talking about any one of these players, no. I'm just talking about football when they do come overseas. All right, the natural ability might have some little advantage here and there, but the natural things, the normal things that they should know, they don't know when they come over here, and I tend to believe that that sets them back. And nowadays football don't wait on anyone, you know. So that's why I love the fact that we have a lot of academies coming into play, so that at least these guys are learning the fundamentals, so it helps them when they come off, they come over here to start from at least maybe a little bit behind, not far behind the rest of the guys, but a little bit behind them. You understand me? Yes, because before it's like they need special treatment to catch up. And it's just the normal fundamentals they just don't have. So I love the fact that we have in good academies that are educating the players them and doing everything the right way. But maybe it's not going to be fruitful now. But in maybe the next 5-6 years, you could see that you have fundamentally sound players just coming out of Jamaica full-fledged. All right? Yes, I don't see it so much, but I think it's going to get better. You saw like how CC playing and stuff. You can see that they try to instill education in those players for a while. And you can see that you're playing to a system. When you're looking at the other players, I don't think I've seen the same. And Mr. Spade them educating the masses. So I think football will rise over the next 5 years. A lot of people, maybe the older one in the 27, 28 years old, will be left behind of getting big contracts. But I think the 13 years old and stuff can catch on. And the younger ones at 5 will be much, much better when they do reach the age of selling, like 17, because football is improving in Jamaica based on the education and based on the facilities them popping up here and there. So motivating as much people to keep on popping up these locations for the kids them, and make sure you educate yourself as well, so you don't just want to come there to fool kids that they are going to give them an opportunity. Truly get the right persons in place, because it will help you as well. Because if you invest in a kid and that kid break out, even if you should have secondary sell-on clause, you can make a lot of money off it. Generational money you can make off it. You can become, off one contract, you can become the richest person in Jamaica. Off one contract. So be careful with the kids them. Love the kids them before you actually try to sell these kids. All right, don't just push them out there in the wilderness, because it's very, very tough for them. So I'm just begging the people even though I think we are doing an improved job, but the standard is still not there. So hopefully we keep on focusing on the standard and not just to sell players. Know that a lot of you guys might want money and you see others making money, but sometimes don't rush, because a lot of these players are force ripe and more likely will face the same problems as what I've just talked on. So take your time, sell the players then when the time come. All right, yes. JD, do you think the local football people know talent? Because what did Speed saw to say King was better than Pinnock? I think it was Leader came with that statement, and he used statistical information in one game. But the difference, what people use to evaluate football is consistency. You can't be good in one game when the next man is good in 3 years, and you are not lights off better than that guy. And people that's watching the game and watching the stats look at it and said, but in the first start of the game, Ethan Pinnock saved the guy 2 times from giving up a goal. And with that, it helps his actual stats as well. You know, so I just believe that people try to sell the players them. As what I've just said, don't try to sell players, but try to develop the players them. Money will come after. Alright, so don't push it. Call a spade a spade. Yes, man, we have to do it, man. JD, have you watched any of the game? Jamaica selected mixed. Yes, I got a chance to watch it. The Inter Miami one, Inter Miami, Jamaica. Yes. Boss Thomas, that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying we are improving. We're improving, but we have not reached anywhere as yet, you know. But we are better than before. But the instruction is to make sure you don't seek money. Seek these guys having stability. Because the problem is all of these kids going overseas, coming back. They are not having no stable ground. Who are the stable players them left Jamaica? Shamar Nicholson. No, and Shamar Nicholson left Russia, so he's not stable. Leon Bailey just started played well. They wanted to sell him last year. So you have no stable player aside from Andre Blake. Andre Blake is the only stable player you have for Jamaica. If some people might say Javian Brown, but Javian Brown ain't stable in the starting lineup. He's off the starting lineup and coming back, so he ain't stable at all. Alright, so Andre Blake is the only stable player over the last 6 years for Jamaica local contingent. Only stable player. JD, what a match yesterday, Egypt, Ghana. I catch it late. Not in Jamaica, JD. But I get the point. Paris said, if B got W to Chelsea, Speed should be able to get a player to Real Madrid. No, that's not how football works. That's not how football works. JD, don't be so understanding with Speed players. Call him out. No. Listen to me, no brother. I have to go with Alvas Powell is not a stable player. Alvas Powell is off the bench and on the field. He's not a stable player. Alright? Yeah, so I didn't put Alvas Powell in no stable nothing. Alright? Yes, so listen to me, big boss. We're not here to disrespect anybody. We're just calling it as it is. I just said that sometimes we are pushing the players them too fast and the players them are not developed at all. You understand me? Yes, that's all I'm saying. Okay? Reach on the ends. Yeah, man, massive respect. Thanks for reaching on the ends. Don't rush the brush and waste the paint. Yeah, man, give the youth them a true chance to go overseas and survive. Alright? I saw nice guys go overseas and they're struggling. Because just of this, the fundamentals, and because we try to push them to gain money. Alright, I won't call any name. Don't try to ask me anything, but I saw nice guys and they are struggling. Alright, because remember, I do get information on majority of these players, you know. You understand me? Yes, and they fit in well with the culture and everything, but it's just tougher. It's just tougher because what they have to be learning now, they should have been learning a long time, 5 years ago. You understand me? Yes, so we want the guys them to give the youths them a good chance. Yeah, give the youth a good chance. That's all I'm saying. Give the youth a good chance. Alright? Yes, give the youth a good chance. Alright. No. I don't call him Chevron Givens. I am in the real world. I can use words for what it is. Jamaica makes words up for what they want it to be. But I am using the words for what it is in the real world. Alright? Yes. So don't tell me about which man you are called nice. Alright? I use the word for the right reason. Jesus, why we can't have civil 2023 conversation? Jesus, guys. Oh my God, man. We can't just talk. I have to be framing myself. I'm not in Jamaica. I barely talk in a Jamaican circle every day. So it's hard for me to know every slang, everything, and keep this straight head of can't use certain words and, you know? Yo, bum me for them, man. Come on, man. English our actual main language, you know. No make nobody tell you no foolishness, you know, guys. All right. English is our first language. Okay. Yes. All right. JD, you can coach or are you studying? I never said I can coach. I'm studying. Yes. I never said I'm no big coach, or I'm just studying, and I told you what I want it for. But obviously if I have the actual license, I can do more with it. All right. Yes. Because if you want to buy, if you want to sell players, you want to work as an agent, you have to have the education. So the gaining education can always make you repeat the process. So I have no ace in nothing at all. All right. Your Gronglish dictionary need for upgrade, JD. Okay, it's okay. All right. So I'm going to try and drop the link, and the guys them that said that they wanted to come in to speak, I will give them the opportunity to speak. All right. Yes. So hopefully, I think a guy said he wanted to call in. Hopefully that guy is still here, and hopefully you can join the Discord for me, my brother. I'm going to open the Discord. Yes, and I hope you can come in. I would love to hear what you have to say. You specifically. All right? Yes. Because I don't have the cell phone wires at this point, and I only have an hour. So please come in, my brother, if you're still here, to give me some heads up. All right? Yes. All right, so we have our brother Moses. How you doing, man? Says Omari, amazing talent. Need to get a different agent. Should have never left Arsenal. 100% agree with that. Remember, I said first, he will be a star in Copa America. We all need to help fix JA, even though we are in the diaspora. But that's what we are doing every day, you know. That's my purpose of coming here, you know. That's my purpose of coming here. To try and enlighten people as to what the real thing is. Because sometimes it looks like they tend to just jump to whatever in style. Whatever in style, rather than take their time to research the thing, figure out the truth for themselves. You know, so that's why I've always tried to come from that standpoint of saying, people, I've gotten the information, you know, this is actually the truth, you know. Maybe it's not the most popular, but it's actually the truth. You understand me? Yes. Let me change this thing. Right here, 1 second, guys. Trying to get this thing up and running. So when that caller call in, I can take his call. All right. Yes. Pastor, good afternoon. But 1 second, let me just read out the comments. JD, we in 2024. No, not 2023 anymore. I'm just trying to say I'm tired of trying to act Jamaican. I'm not in Jamaica. And what is this Jamaican? What is acting Jamaican? There are more information you have obtained in life, you tend to improve. You understand me? So if I want to use nice guy, I use nice guy all I want. I don't care what anyone wants to say to me. You understand me? I'm not in Jamaica, so I don't look at it the same way. You get me? Yes. And I know that a lot of people in Jamaica don't believe in these madness of these Gronglish talking and all of these madness. JD, can you be a good coach of a team and not have the ability to develop a youth, or you can develop a player and not be a good coach? Give me your opinion on that. All right, you can be, because I think the difference is you have a manager. You have a manager, because manager is different from a coach. Manager is the one that manage the actual team on the day, all right, and put the team together. But the coaches are what get the players in the mold for the manager. And sometimes you have coaches, managers. So you can have persons that can do both. But most managers are not the actual coaches, because they have so much to do at the higher level. You understand me? So, but you still have to have the ability to understand young talents. You still have to have that ability, but maybe not specialized in it. All right, but the persons that specialized in young talents became exceptional in coaching. Arsene Wenger, I wouldn't say Alex Ferguson so much, but I put Alex Ferguson in it because he brought through a lot of young talents. All right, so Alex Ferguson, Pep Guardiola. You clearly saw that because they nurture the young players. They have become exceptional coach managers because of their overall structure and pattern that they have picked. So I would say yes, you can be a good coach and you can be a good manager. And you can still be a good manager that don't really nurture the young kids them coming through. Because nowadays job as a manager don't really requires that role, to be honest to you. Alright? Yes. JD, you are not Jamaican. You are a foreigner. Okay, whatever. Well, I can be anything I want, you know. So if our style is not the Jamaica style, I understand. But my birth certificate says Jamaica, so I can't change it, you know. Yeah, but whatever. If they want to say I'm not, I'm not, you know. Okay. Chevron Givens. If a man wants to take credit, I have no problem with it. But I'm just saying that the question that was actually asked, you can be a good coach and don't become a manager of a team. You just stay there and coach. You have some very good coach. Look at CC. Sammy coach the team, you know. As well, you know. Sammy coaches CC as well, you know. You have not seen Sammy talking to the TVs. But every time we give CC credit, we give only one person. You understand me? We give Lenny Hyde. But we don't know how good of a coach Sammy is. And I think if you investigate that, you would have realized that Sammy might be slightly more important than Lenny Hyde towards how CC plays. But maybe he doesn't have the managerial skills. Maybe. I didn't say he didn't, you know. Or maybe something happened in the pipeline before. You understand me? That maybe pushed him in the back seat. Alright, so massive respect, Moses, for the super shot. Yeah, respect for that. We need to stop and make slackness equal Jamaican. Well, Mr. Man, that's what people want. Because remember, slackness is connected to vibes, and we always seems to be more investing in vibes rather than people that want to live more of a understandable life, you know. Yes, alright, I have not said anything. I just give you some information on a person. Maybe I know more, but I choose to speak less. Alright, so but I just gave you an example and show you that sometimes people get recognition and the others that are doing the coaching might have not gotten the recognition that they truly deserved. Alright, because it's not everyone take their time out to go on the back like how we wanted to know how good CC is and why are they doing so good. So it took me I had to make calls to get into the back room to see what's up, you know, like what's going on. Oh, this team is so good. What happened? Why are they playing football so good? Like, why are their intention is to keep the ball first, even under pressure? Why they don't have anxiety, you know, and kick the ball away, you know, because... So I went to check it and see, you know. Yes, Lenny, I always mention him, but a lot of people not listening to that side. They don't only look at the result and what the players them doing on the field. It's just because I've said it now, maybe a few persons will go back and maybe investigate who this person is, you know. Yes. Yes, but the statement as to the coaches and manager, yeah, that's where I got it. All of the coaches them that are exceptional at youth development and they can manage became exceptional managers, you know, because they can bring people through the pipeline and then you can pick the pieces from different clubs that can matriculate with your team and give you good results. Yeah, so we have Pastor in the house. Massive respect. Guys, 140 in the house. Do we better on the like button because yesterday we have not seen the likes on the video went up to the level that we are happy with. All right, so the level that we want is over 100 likes. All right, and this is going to be finished at 2 hours. So I have 1 hour and 10 minutes to go. Yes. So the caller, you did not call in. So I'm very sorry about that, all right? Yes, go ahead, Pastor. What you want to add to the show that we have talked about so far? Because you can't talk about something that I've not talked on as yet, you know.
Why are you sounding like a politician the first go
No, no,
around?
no.
Good
I'm
morning
making
to everybody
sure.
in the
I'm
chat
making
and
sure to let you
to all
know
of
that you can't pick a
to,
point that I've not talked on.
I have never done that. I always try to stick to
No,
the
Pastor, you
I
act like
always
you are the greatest memory bank. You have done it always, Pastor. Every damn stream. Once it's in the title, you shift go to that one. Yeah, don't like you want to
yeah
outsmart me, and you're not going to win
no
today because I know it's true.
no
All right.
no. What I started saying, if you had not tried to be thinking what I am thinking, I always talk about what's in the thumbnail. That's what
Yes, but Pastor, you don't listen to what I've said. I said you
no no
can't
no.
talk on anything I've not touched as yet. As in if
And
it's in the top title, you can't talk on it because you don't know what I'm going to say. guys, sorry, it's just this is how me and Pastor war because I'm turning him into a top YouTuber. You understand me? Yes. Go ahead, Bossy.
yes. All right. So let me begin by bringing a little bit of clarity to the sacking of the Suriname coach. I have been the one that says that Jamaica has not yet reached where we can say we have a team. It is therefore sad for me that the Suriname coach was let go when you could actually see Suriname playing a brand of football. So he should have been credited with at least achieving that, and that should have been enough to kind of secure his job for another term. So they should have, in my mind, re-signed him, given him a new contract. That's in my mind. So I really find it a little bit sad, even though we know how it goes, where the coaches are the first casualties in the footballing arena. So for that, I hope he finds somewhere, find a job quick, where he's able to, you know,
Mm-hmm.
continue what he was doing with the Suriname national team. Because really, everybody in terms of a vocation, not vacation, vocation is really doing what they think is best based on their training and experience. And I kind of feel it when a man is doing something good and then he is shortchanged because of, well, for whatever reason. Because since I don't know the totality of the politics in Suriname as it relates to their football, can't speak to it like I speak about the Jamaican one. I will leave it at that. I just, in my mind, in my own assessment, looking on how Suriname play and where he has taken them from, I believe he has branded the team, so should have been allowed to reap the benefits other than having to look on and see what his labors would have achieved. So, with that, I guess I can close off that one right there.
All right. One second, Pastor.
JD,
1 second, Pastor,
yeah,
because people
yeah.
asked talking about and I just said I love pretty football, but footy is for result game. All right. Then Devon Porter says JD Pastor have been ducking me from the other day when he was on JT channel. But let him know he can run but cannot hide. But he's not hiding. You have a link right there that you could have came on this channel, on JD's channel. But you decide that you're not going to come here. And you're going to think that the guy is running from you because you love win a fight when they don't want to actually go into the fight. I'm not picking up for Pastor, I'm beating your horn for make Pastor to destroy you. Anyways, Pastor, but hold your point before you answer because you like war. So Alex says JD me late, but the youth named Kobe Thomas, Jamaica U20, need him, and then slowly in the national team with more development. I'll go watch them. Yes, yeah, I understand. You guys saw him yesterday, mowing over the Jamaican liquor player them. Yes, he's very good. But the other players that we have is better than him. It's just true we don't actually spend the time to watch them. And because we are watching the other local guys them play, these guys, and see how astronomically better they are. So maybe what we need to do for the Jamaican people, put our overseas team against a local team at all levels and let the people actually see. That I think will be the solution, because that's what you saw yesterday, you know. That's why people saying, no man, that's this guy. I him for run the team. I him for do it. Yes, I think that is actually the solution to fix all the problems. You get me? To fix all the problems. Let me get one again, and then we let go, Pastor JD. I saw my name in that Moses thing. Can you please explain? All right, so Mr. United, I don't see a name. Moses, I don't see a name. I saw Arsenal. I don't see United, so I don't understand. I see Moses, and I saw Super Chat, so I don't understand. All right, so please educate me. Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead. No, Owen, he was not bad in the U20. He was very good in the U20 in the cameos. All right. Mr. United, what are you talking about? I see Moses. I don't see your name. So what are you saying? It was your account? Let me know. Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead. Sorry. You want to answer, Mr. Devon Porter?
Firstly, let me answer Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter, do not set yourself up for the pastor level of respect for you to be diminished. This is not the pastor that hide from anybody. I have earned my respect everywhere I go, and I do not allow any soldier to tear off any of my earned stripes. So be very careful, Mr. Porter, that you do not get in the crosshairs of this pastor, because I don't miss. I have no reason to hide from you. Now, with that said, JD, I I hope that everybody who has the opportunity gets in on Omari's Hutchinson page and give the guy some kind of well wishing as his career progresses.
Yes.
This notion that he is ducking the call from Jamaica because the young man is trying to prevent himself from being like our Jamaican born players that we send abroad to go back down to square one. Because the man is trying to secure his future. I believe he's unduly charged with that kind of opinion, which really, in my mind, don't have no basis. But time will prove that to be what it is. So I hope, as he seeks to work out his whole professional career, that people will go on his Instagram and IG page and all of these things and just wish the man all the best.
Guys, I've said I don't have I don't have the phone, guys. I've just spent the whole stream saying that I'm not taking calls. I have the discard, and you're still calling on the phone. We do these things, man. We're not. I'm nobody listening to what I'm saying. Then go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead, because I put the link up because I don't have the card for the phone. It's giving some problems, people. Join the Discord. If you can't, we can't take any call. All right. You go ahead, Pastor.
Unlike what they believe or what they don't realize, is that when you show some kind of support for these guys, it goes much further in getting them cemented in their decision to represent the country of their parents and grandparents over and again sitting down waiting for an England call up.
What
So
the
just
point, right?
support the guy as he. Okay.
Yeah, my only point here, Costa. I respect what you said just a while ago. But Mr. United, your name is up here because you donated. Once you do a transaction on the channel, it's going to automatically come up on the screen. So you get a ticket for your donation. So you don't just get me read out the super chat, but it stays there until someone kick it off via the super chats or via the subscription. So it's an activity log on our channel. All right, yes. But Pastor, you brought up a very good point. Guys, I don't want to miss the point of you guys saying they should set up in all age group 23 versus 23 and pick 2 teams and let them play to solve it. That is a good one. But what you just talked about, Hutchinson, is well said. Because they are more educated on football relations, they know, or their agents know when they're taking on too much workload. All right, and because the kid have just made a mistake by maybe signing to Chelsea, they're making sure they don't take on more workload. That is way more understandable. Only people that is so either one track minded or just flat out want something and want to use the player just as what the player might think you want to do. You understand me? So I don't have a problem with the youth saying that he wants to educate himself. He doesn't need a national team to get signed for a different country, to get signed for a different club. He's already at Chelsea. He's already a known, recognized player. So he doesn't need a national team. He doesn't need to use national team. When he's coming to Jamaica, he wants to come and be a part of it. So like how he gets his breakout now you know the coach will decide if he's going to play him or Leon Bailey, him or Damari Gray, because he can say, but yeah, I played in the championship, I played in the Premier League. You understand me? So I have things to back me, not to just be on the bench and then one of them have to get an injury. You know, so you want to make sure you can manage that workload, and I think education is always the best way forward. So I have nothing with Hutchinson not playing for Jamaica at this point. You get me? If he can manage more and he comes to Jamaica, I will welcome him anytime. And I don't think we are in that position to talk about we are not welcoming nobody. We are the same ones that talking about that we need to minimize these men. How much of them can come here because we need to grow up. We need to grow up other people that are already not good enough. So we need to spoon feed them even more. You understand me? So we just said that, you know. So we can turn the corner to say that these mans should not play and we should not show them any respect and they have to come and play when we say that. Brother, and a slavery, you know. So why we run from slavery to come and enslave people? I would love that answer. Why we run from slavery to enslave people? Because now we're going to say that, oh, we want 7 of them. And only when we want these 7 players, so you must come now. And if you no run come now, you no patriotic. Bruh, you know here, you know, let's say that back to yourself and listen to how you sound. That don't sound well. That sounds like you're a dictator. You understand me? And not necessarily you want these players to be here and transcend what Jamaica football is and will be. You understand me? That don't sound right, you know? Give the kid him time, let the kid grow. You realize the kid is just 20, you know? Wow. You realize Anderson the other day when we wanted him to save Jamaica team, he was 18 turned 19. And I'm saying, oh, but you are spoon feeding an next 18-year-old. But yet still a next 18-year-old should come and save Jamaica because he's coming from foreign. So we don't give the same standard to people. And until then, when we give the same standard to people, so if you come on the field and you don't know where you play, you come off of the damn field because you don't have enough sense. So you need to gain more sense and come back. And until you hold people to that standard, then I think Jamaica team will be better. But as long as we have these double standards, when you have average player, them come on, them clueless as to where them a play, then it's alright. Oh, them a little youth. So 18 years old are England and 18 years old are Jamaica and the same 18 years old. Pastor is not the same 18 years old. Me just sadly born in England and become 18. And because through me decide that me going to take life serious, go and learn football from early, I should be penalized because I am 18 years old and I took the right decision. for a
Yeah,
next
so
man
I'm
in
going to
a for a next man in a this for a next man being the same 18, you know. Them need to pop pet and powder them, pet and powder that 18-year-old, but yet still beat on the next man will take the right place. We need to start give people the respect we work hard and stop try cut the line. Stop try cut the line in a life, and that's when we are gonna truly reach places. So I have nothing to say about Hutchinson. Keep on doing what you're doing. You went to a different club, you jump up to 3 million, and in no time you're gonna be 5-6 million, and then you have a career for yourself. You might be the next what's his name again? Javi Simmons, that people gave up on and he just blew up after. You understand me? Yes. So
I'm going to answer you, JD.
Mirak says
Your question.
18 in Jamaica and 18 in England isn't the same in football term.
Um,
All right.
that's why I'm choosing to answer. That's why I'm choosing to answer you this way. There's a in communication. There's a tabooed practice that they say you must not answer a question with a question. But I'm going to ask you a question to answer your question. Which is heavier, a pound of feather or a pound of lead?
A pound of everything is the
And
pound of everything. But people saying in England it is better. It is better. So because it's better, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with them. I'm not gonna argue with them.
you see, because
I'm not gonna argue.
they're looking at the quality rather than what you. The subject of the question is age, and age being the subject anywhere in the world is the same thing, and that is where they are tripping. Their command of the English language is what is failing them, and it is
Oh
what has
Lord.
failed them in a lot of their conversations. The reality of the situation is the subject under discussion is not the quality of the player in England or in Jamaica. It is actually the age of the player that is under observation. So for everybody looking on, you just need to pay attention to what is under discussion, and that's about it. For the life of me, anytime it is our players born on the land mass called Jamaica, there's an excuse that we need to have to give them a chance rather than to level it that everybody have the same chance. We somehow see the need to be defensive and protective of those born on the land rather than just being fair to everybody and judge all 15-year-old as 15-year-old. And the
Yeah,
only difference in the 15-year-old age group would be the gender. So you keep the girls, judge all the girls, 15-year-old, judge all the males, 15-year-old.
Mr. Jamaican Guna,
And
Mr. Jamaican, sorry, Basta. Mr. Jamaican Guna, the link is pinned at the top, you know, for the Discord, so you can come in because you are saying different. So I want to hear your words gymnastic that you're going to apply to this one. All I'm trying to say is we have to stop make excuse. Because last time I heard me hear said when you learn education, if you gain education at Jamaica, you have the highest education when you go all over the world. So why we are change the subject now when we can damn get the same education? So when they can damn learn the same thing from Jamaica as well too. When they can sign up to different programs to gain the same education. Why only when we actually under the microscope we can jump to is making excuse. Me here say, oh, maths and English are the highest thing. When you go America, it's bigger than Jamaica, it's bigger than this, it's bigger than that. And them say all the rest of the world when none of them got the rest of the world for knowing nothing, you know, and knowing them know nothing about the rest of the world, them just say it. So why we couldn't just say it this time and just say, oh, 18 or 18. So if you're not good enough, you're not good enough. Or if you go up on the field and you do foolishness, you come off of the field, kind of sense, and go look some sense. And then tell the, if the Englishman come on and him a do foolishness, him come off of the field too. You understand me? But you can't tell me say Kira Anderson need for JD, you have more sense than speed. You know that football education is not. Listen to me. You know, so now so cling on upon the one word I say. And a war, and that me da argue, you know. And that me da argue, you know. I will not cling on that word, you know. I'm just talking about the biasness. The biasness, we great until we're proving that the next man better than we, then we start cut off all of the angle because we don't want no challenges. None whatsoever. You understand me? Yes. And that's the biggest problem. That's all me a cause, people. Alright? Mr. Spade know that the education in England is higher and in America is higher as to football. He knows that and he said that over and over. So I'm not going to beat Speed for that. The other man them, like the Chris Williams and them, and them don't know that. And them are the one who know them stuff there. And Harborview coach, them don't really know them stuff there. And maybe the other one, them we are agent, we are trying to sell people pitney. And them don't really know them something. They say the other place, them higher level. Them only use it when it's beneficial, but when it come on to reality, them don't want to talk it. Because once it have pick the national team, appear foolishness. Me no just hear say, me no just get reports that 3 man I got actually 3 man that actually and get a trial in Scotland. So no, that's how you go prove say good. You get me? So that's how it should go, because when the last time Mothersill went to Everton. Mothersill went to Everton, got try out. I don't know what happened there. He never made it. And then he goes to Peterborough. So he had to try out, you know. Not because he's coming from Chelsea. He should have automatically make Everton. You understand me? So people, we need to figure a better way how to deal with these things, people. That's all I'm saying. JD, Anna Pastor, Hutchinson need to leave Jamaica team alone. But I don't think Hutchinson have a problem with Jamaica team, brother. We just have the conversation because the player is eligible for Jamaica and he represented Jamaica in 2 games. Regardless of you guys saying it's not cap-tied or whatever, I can put him in it because I want to talk about him. Because I want to talk about football. I don't want to talk about a bag of overhype. People don't really understand even what they do. You get me? It's a me no really depend on that. Me sorry. I will mix it with it, but me not really enjoy talking about it because what me I learn and know what them I do. You understand me? Them just tell me a bag of story how them great. And me not really interested in that. Because me want can see it on the field. Me don't want to hear the bag of talk. Me want can come and say, alright then, the man I do this and him, yeah, me like it, yes. Shamar Nicholson, I do this, me like it. You get me? I like that. When I see something and I can analyze it, that's what I like. I don't like your bag of talking and a bag of fantasy story or you're the greatest and all sorts of foolishness. Because I know say, more likely if you have to tell me say you're the greatest, you are not the greatest. More than likely, you're not the greatest. Because once you're the greatest, you're so eager to prove it. Not to try con me, to convince me. Alright? So you don't need to convince me. You're going to go out there and prove it. Alright? Mark Davis is okay. Not for me, but Big Boss. Not for me. Alright? Not for me. Good afternoon, Mr. Jamaican Guna. Go ahead, my brother, because the show turned into a war, you know, because the man must say, a peer thing, you just mash up the whole show. Me, I go come to the next super chat, Moses, yeah? All I'm saying is, we should stop the excuses for players. You get me? That's all I'm saying. Stop the excuses to players. And if you're good enough, you're good enough. Don't tell me about you're good enough part way. And if you get this opportunity, you're going to do better. While the other guy got the opportunity and he did better already. And he's eligible to play for Jamaica. So who you think I'm going to choose? It's the man who got the opportunity. Because you know what? I have to wait on you to get the opportunity to see if you're going to fail or pass before I can make the same decision as to what I can make now on this kid. You understand me, Jamaican Guna? So that's how I evaluate things. I don't, you know, this twist cross thing, you know. Go ahead, Mr. Jamaican Guna. Who you got bad up now?
Part of JFF. And the family in I chat and the people them who are listening to this on a replay.
What I want to say, I want give me an update on the Omari thing before I come in, because I have something to say about Omari Hutchinson, you know. But give me an update. What's the latest with Omari Hutchinson as it relates to Jamaica?
No, it relates to Jamaica. I have not said anything to about Jamaica. I've said I put this in the man having a contract re-up because obviously he's performing in Ipswich now and his contract is running down May the 31st, 2024. So Chelsea looking to re-sign him. So I'd ask people what you think is best. Look for what length you think it's best to have a conversation on the future of the player, because obviously he has the possibility to play for Jamaica. So I will always keep him in the high regards. Just like how I would want him to turn up, at least he can see a video and say, okay, here one person always have me out there, so maybe I will play for Jamaica one day. Just like Michael Antonio said, and Damari Gray said, it's the people why I come here. It wasn't the JFF why I come here. And the people show me that they want me here. So I am just keeping the guy in my thoughts due to the fact that I saw that he's a quality player. Better than anything I've seen in Jamaica or developed from Jamaica. So why would I not keep him in my prayers or keep him in my thoughts to come and play for Jamaica? I want the best for Jamaica. So yes, you can war now.
Oh no, it's not that kind of war, man. It's all me want to say about I appreciate what you're doing. It's the right thing to do. You see me? Me, you know, I gotta do the wrong thing, right?
No, you have your own point, you know, yeah. And Jamaican good and me just say these are the times that the federation should reach out to these players when they are making certain decisions in their lives. So people can see that people respect them and people want them around, you know. Yes, so that's why I built the video. I know people would have came here and war, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, but on a war, man, you know what, you know, me appreciate the war, you know. As me say, as a former Arsenal player, we know of him from in the young team. They did a little documentary, a little feature on him, and they spoke about him. They juggled some ball, and he says the next talent. So a long time he's been on the radar as one to watch, right? So we definitely appreciate the player. You know, me Arsenal bias, right? So once the Arsenal, once a gunner, always a gunner. So in my mind, I appreciate the ball. Here's my problem with the ball, you know. The ball has had multiple opportunities to forward and even get himself capped for the national team. Multiple. And he has, in my opinion, he has dodged those call-ups.
And Jamaican Gune, you have the proof. Jamaican Gune, you have the proof to say he has multiple opportunities. Because I have the proof. I have the proof that I heard people come and talk, and I have the proof that it's only once he got called. The other times then people have come and prove that to me. You get me?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So me not have proof. You don't need proof. You have an opinion, you know. So my opinion is the ball. That's the thing. See. What the ball have to do, brother? Is forward and come get himself capped, and then we good. Then me start cheer for the ball and start following him on the ground. You understand? So I guess I think the father more on the ball.
So Jamaican go now. So Jamaican go now. Why we follow Damari Gray before him play for Jamaica? Why we never say wait till him play?
For Jamaica, man.
Really?
I talk on the ground. Me follow him before him start play for Jamaica still.
And you see more from Damari Gray than Hutchinson? Want to play for Jamaica? Really, Jamaican go now?
No, I not say more than, but me just say me did follow the Omari Gray before, and me just think him show more to me based on the following when me da follow him from them time there.
Okay.
To me, me never follow Omari Hutchinson, so I don't know what he's doing, bro. I only can say based on what I saw from the Omari Gray, I follow him on the ground. So me see before say he made have intention to come play for him. Me never follow Omari Hutchinson yet. Me just follow him because I just rate him.
Okay.
You understand what I say? And I'm always pop up on my feed anyway. So yeah, but a different vibes that. I'm not a comparison or anything. All me because I'm not about the ball line. More on the ball forward. It's not like a ball like Isaac Ede when we can't tell him to go on where I go. I don't want him here. It's a different thing. Because Omari Hutchinson, I want him to come and play for Jamaica. I want Reece Nelson to come and play for Jamaica. I want those players to come here. So I now burn them with the fire, you know, but I kind of have a lighter just in case. You understand? So when I really wheel out the broadboard when I get pastor yesterday, the broadboard 2000 XL. I wheel out that on the baller because the baller forward and complete some practice games for us. So I'm not gonna disrespect the baller. He has put on the Jamaica jersey, so I'm not gonna disrespect him at all. You know what I mean? And I like certain man we previously mentioned, we are go around the thing and feel like them bigger than my side. You see me? So me not have a problem with that. The only thing I'm saying, me just want the baller for forward and get him capped. You understand me? I say because me personally feel like him a dodge the cap, bro. Like the cap fling off him and cut left the cap and the cap drop on the ground. So me want the baller to catch the cap and put on the cap on him head, and then me and the baller good. Because we want the baller to represent the Jamaica. You understand me?
Okay, all right.
So it's not a full blown. It's not a fire. It's not the trim flow, the flamethrower them. It's not a flamethrower fire, you know. But me have a little lighter.
Yeah, but Jamaican Guna, my question to you before, because we see a lot of people coming and we wanted them to come in. But my question to you is, you don't, how much you evaluate, like remember, he's not a Jamaican developed baller. So clearly, Jamaican developed ballers are trying to seek somewhere to go to get development at a later stage. But he passed, look at it. We are bragging that a young kid gone to Chelsea. He passed that stage already, you know, played there and made his decision to go somewhere else, you know. You understand me? So because he's in a pinnacle of his career to make a decision, you don't factor it that it weighs so much on him. They have to make sure they make the right decisions. Because me reading these articles, you know, Jamaican Guna, it's telling me the exact thing, you know, that he's weighing things very deep before he makes any decisions at all, you know. You know? So, go ahead, Bossy.
No, you know, so I feel like it was a wrong decision, but it already been made. I think he shouldn't have left Arsenal for Chelsea. I don't know what project they sold him, but I don't think he should have left Arsenal for Chelsea at all. That was one. I think he should have stayed at Arsenal, in my opinion. I don't say, I mean, there's Smith Rowe there turning a skeleton on the bench, and he's a young player, probably the same age group as well. Came up with through the same line. So I'm not gonna say it's gonna be he would have guaranteed playing time, but I think he should have stayed there because I think it would be a better path to get to the first team. But because Chelsea has brought in 700 players, and all of them are youth players, I think Chelsea will get it good probably another 2-3 seasons or so. So we can never tell, you know what I mean? So we don't know what go on. Because I think they will find their feet when these players bed in maybe another 2-3 seasons. Chelsea will forward back and be a formidable side. Right now, they're my rock side. But I'm just saying that that's the player's decision. I respect the player's decision, whatever his decision is made up in terms of his career. I don't think he should re-sign for Chelsea still at this current age. I think he should probably continue at Ipswich, where he's getting playing time, because young players at his age need playing time. They need to be playing, especially in the championship with rough and hardcore and, you know, silky players like him may struggle, but he's not struggling. He's doing pretty well. So kudos to him for doing that as well. He's gone there and he's proven himself to the point that Chelsea want to re-sign him, which is great for the baller. You know what I mean? So I have no objection. The ballers make decision because we have to remember some are human beings, you know. And if you are gonna take out Sam as a baller. Let's say he's a electrician, and you get a job to work at A electric company and B electric company, and you're looking at it and you're saying A electric company is giving you dental, they're giving you better benefits, they're giving you a better, you know, better pay and, you know, better hours and whatever. You're gonna work at A, you know what I mean? But when you look at the situation, there may be something about B that may be better for you in the long term, but you may not look at. So we are talking about humans. Lord the baller, he might make a decision that he thinks is better for him. And if he made a mistake, so be it. If he thinks he made the right decision, so be it. But, you know, when it comes to his club career, I think he's going to make the right decision for himself, and I appreciate that. But when it comes to the Jamaica side, we just want the baller to stop sight the cap and catch the cap and put it on.
All right, so please, hold on, Dubbob. Let's let me go through this. BM says Dexter want to play. He came and got captied. Omari isn't interested. He came, he play for Jamaica when he realized he has no chance to play for England. That's what he said. So he trying to use the comparison with Dexter, but I have known Dexter conversation, and I don't think it's the same. I think Dexter is a little bit different than my boy, but that's the whole thing, you know. We have to kind of understand people, or seek to understand people, rather than, because we only seek to understand the Jamaican born players them, you know. but we don't try to seek to understand the other guys them. So Dexter's situation is a little bit different. Just go back and research it for yourself, BM, and you will see the difference. Believe me, I think the kid wants to play because he posts Jamaica always, more than any one of the other foreign born players them. So it's very surprising that it's him people keep on saying don't want to play for Jamaica. Go ahead, Dubbob, say peace, and then we can bring in the next caller.
Well, JD, from my observation, I think even Ray Charles can say Hutchinson don't want to play for Jamaica.
Okay.
Because putting Jamaica, and you can love Jamaica, yes, as a country. Ain't no doubt in my mind that Sterling love Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
But he plays for England.
But him try to play for Jamaica. Don't just throw Sterling and Hutchinson in the same sentence, Bob. The man want to play for Jamaica and them never pick the man. The man come here for play, media marvelly, with him want to play for in Jamaica. So that Sterling and now go fly. That is step for Sterling now go fly, bossy.
No, I'm not dissing him, none at all. I'm just saying, like, all right, JD, look at it this year, right? I am not so educated in the football like you, so I'm just gonna use common sense, right? If you have a choice, right? If you have a girl to date two girls, one way contemplate for date you, and one way definitely go date you, which one would you rather choose?
Oh Lord. So hold on. You always use these analogies, you know. It's not the same. No, Bob, it's not the same. It's not the same.
That's why no, but look at it this year, right? It is obvious Hutchinson are contemplating, right? Lembasik is committed. And you know, we not gonna say, all right, we not gonna say Hutchinson might not come around, but right now his heart is not with Jamaica, from my viewpoint.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, and we can't sugarcoat it or put anything on it. He entitled to wait. It's okay for him to wait. But JD, for my country, when I want to go win, I want people who are committed and put the country on them back and go out there go fight for them country. Like you ever watch the African Cup of Nations, you ever see the expression on the players them face?
Yes.
You can't tell the man them love them country and them a fight for them country.
Yeah, but so Bob, me I gotta throw something back to you. You honestly believe everything what them say about Omari Hutchinson? Like you honestly believe everything when them come out and no, not the people. We are talking about the federation. You honestly believe that they dealt with this situation good enough? You honestly believe so?
Alright, to be honest, I'm not no, let me answer. I'm not following up what the federation said. I'm just viewing, because I didn't even know that they were saying things about him. I'm just viewing it from like my me see earth, you know what I mean? So if me pull up somewhere and somebody I wonder if them want to help me and somebody tell me say them are going to help me, I go with the person who tell me say them are going to help me. So, and it's okay for our next one to wonder. Omari ain't doing nothing wrong, but just from my country, Jamaica, the land of my birth, what me tell you all the while, that Jamaica my baller. No individual. I just don't think he's committed, and you know, if him committed, it I go showing him. If he's committed, it I go showing him action and everything.
Double, me I go say something to you. Me not go into these details. You know. Selections were corrupted the last time around. People have designed selection on the team, and the team won in spite of them being on the team because they had reasons to be on the team. I can tell you that. So you had players that were left out. Them can't come tell me no foolishness because I know that for a fact. All right. So the coach said to you know.
But JD, you cannot throw something up in the year.
No, coach. The coach said to as well. Him pick the players them what him want. Me can tell you until him come and prove to me. At one time alone that man get contacted to come and play for Jamaica. Him tell them same one time they never followed up on the youth. They have to come and prove to me again.
So JD, so listen to me now, right? As I say, when we come on stream, we not come for debate, we come for discuss, right? So you have to understand. Remember, I am speaking from an informed position. You are more informed. So what I notice a lot of people like us do, a lot of people when they have inside information, them try to put it on people. We don't know. We just like watch TV, like from or read paper from everybody else. But if you was me, JD, and don't have the information where you are, what would you be thinking?
Yeah, and then that's why me no bash you. Me say, all right, then it's fair. But me they always a press for them put out the secondary, them stand behind it and say them contact or Omar Hutchinson the second time and say him say him no want come. But them
So
keep on a say,
basically
them
you're
keep on a
saying to
spin
me,
it back
not in
to,
as many words, right?
them keep on a spin it back to, oh, we did contact him and him say we do need time. So we are giving him the utter time. Because they had an next plan for an next player that wanted time. But them now tell the people that
Yeah,
they
but
make Jamaica people 8 people
so
for things.
really, what player are you referring to? Cause is it Whisper? 'Cause if it was Whisper didn't go to. Well, you might have a point because
Listen to me now, listen to me now, Bob. Me know exactly what me talk about. Me not have a point, me know exactly what me talk about. And me not answer a question, you not go spin around the corner for me give an answer. Me just tell you say,
But
some of these things were 8 people, and this is how sometimes them coach here do and them JFF here do. And this we need to clear up because we are make people 8 people and them not even give them the information, all of the information for them to decide what them
yeah,
truly for decide, you know? Yeah, that's all me gonna say
but
right there, so.
JD, all I'm saying, you see, like how you clarify, all right, I am not saying Lenny Hyde is not a good coach, but until hearing about
Sammy?
Sammy or
Okay,
that
yeah.
Sammy, that's the name.
Yeah, Sammy, yes,
I
Sammy.
thought Lenny Hyde was the messiah. So
I, you go get too smart here. Me nah go in and you mix up, Me just say, me just want them come out and say, they contact him the second time and him say him no want to play. Once them come out and say that then we can talk. Then we can just talk freely. That's all. But until then, I won't say anything.
All right. But JD, as I said before, I have discussion. I am not trying to post something on the truth. So me see it a different. Me see it a different way now. So
yeah, but no, but me I go talk, Me I go talk. Once me hear them come out and make a next statement on this player, me I go actually can talk, because me no want.
Basically, in the need look time for the Mexico game. After that, they no call him. JD, that you say. So me don't know if no know why you are throw shades, but me I don't know.
Me not throwing no shades. Me not throwing no shades. Me say when the court listen to me now. Me never listen good. Or you just want pick the war. Me say when the coach come out and talk on the player again, then I will come out and talk. Me not talk throwing no shades. Me say the coach. Me not say the coach. How much time I say double boy you talk boy like you make up story in their head. Me say it clear. Me say when the coach come out and talk again.
Me listen to what you say. Me listen to what you not say.
Oh my, but me not throwing a shade. Me say when the coach come out and talk next time, me free for talk. Me want to hear him have to say upon the player. But me just say sometimes them set up people forget hated because when remember them that still them tell people say boys Clark that avoid the cap When you forget about that Bob, when you forget about them things so fast.
Me not forget.
And then the next time the man come on and me they come and telling you what happened to boys Clark and say no I never say it go. And then you see man in a JFF have to come to me and I tell me bag of foolishness. So sometimes just relax and go but me think someone else a jump for eat some of them player for not the right reason.
Listen to me keenly. Remember me come from the panel. Me never come in your subject. Me come for about discussion and by reason me see it a different way. Cause me not know JD. Me just say me not see him come and me think him is a good player or capable of coming. And he said him that he didn't come for personal reasons. So I am under the impression that it was always personal reason, not knowing it was only personal reason one time.
Yeah, man, them need to come up and clear these things, man.
Yeah.
No, man,
understand. Because I'm not here to convince.
No, man. It's okay, double man. It's okay, man. Respect. The other caller jump in so we can have a discussion right after that because time I run out, We have to run out around 50 minutes.
I think using the word hate is a very strong word in this case. And listen, everybody have themselves to defend in these circumstances in terms of the narrative that they put out, whether it's the JFF or Omari Hutchinson or players who didn't get picked. But my question to you and viewers is, how big of a loss is Omari Hutchinson to the national program at this moment in time, going into the next, say, we have next selection coming up, whatever the case is, but say it doesn't get selected. How big of a loss is he to the national program?
Yes. You know why? Because he's right behind Leon Bailey, Damari Gray, and Bobby Reed them. Based on what he's doing. So he's behind all of the starters. Them nobody is better than him behind the starters. Them in a wing role. Nobody. We have to be honest to ourselves.
But what metric are we using to judge that? Just the one season at Ipswich?
No, we are watching his football because who else we are gonna use? Cephas. How much season Cephas are play down at Turkey? At the same half a season as well. So are we going to use that to judge him? The next players them will play wing forward. Them need to play professional football. Then we have I'm just naming out the players them, you know, for you judge for yourself now, you know. Then we have Kaim Paris. Him never get in a game none at all until him team stop play and the season done. Them give him a few games to then ship him out. So that are all our wing forwards them what we have, you know.
Wouldn't you say that Cesfas and especially Cesfas is more and Kaim Paris is more mature in terms of the development of their football?
No.
They've been playing more years. So.
But me just tell us that Karim Paris not playing a football the last time. So me try to tell us a narrative can make you believe.
Like he's not playing any football the last time.
No. Karim Paris no.
Their development.
No. Karim Paris is not more development with Hutchinson. I think you have not really sit down and watch the player.
Not because he's playing, or not because he's a player signed to Chelsea mean that he's a more developed player or a better player. No, I'm not making the comparison between him and Paris and some of these guys. I'm just saying. However, pertaining to Omari Hutchinson, I heard Jamaican Gona said something. You know, despite a player making their decision to go to a club, I feel one of the reasons why he went to Chelsea was I think money was a motivating factor behind it. And I felt like if he had stayed at Arsenal, as Gona said, it would have been a better pathway to the first team, as well as trajectory for his career, rather than going to Chelsea, where we all know how, you know, the youth system is at Chelsea, and you even alluded to, you know, Chelsea being an unstable club at this moment in time. But, you know, listen, if given the opportunity in the first team at Chelsea, I feel like he just has to grab it by the horn and make something of himself, in the sense that, you know, Cole Palmer played 14 games for City last season in the Premier League, and, you know, whenever he got his chance, he showed what he could do. And, you know, he was at a stage where he said that he wanted first team football. City couldn't provide that.
All right.
You know, Pep kind of told him to wait, but he said, you know, I need to go and play football. He went to Chelsea, and, you know, him could have fallen by the wayside because Chelsea is not doing the best at this moment in time. However, he's doing exceptionally well. So what if Omari Hutchinson is given the opportunity at Chelsea or any other club, you know, whether it's Ipswich or any other club that he makes a transfer to, then, you know, I feel like he's a player that will, his career trajectory will be one that we should look out for, you know.
But based on what you saw, you watched both of the players them recently, or you never had a chance to? Because I think if you watched them recently, you would have known. You watch all three players, Paris, Cephas, and him. So that because you asked about the developmental part. So I wanted
I've seen Cephas, but I've seen more of Omari Hutchinson.
Okay, and you think that Cephas is more developed than Omari Hutchinson? Because I think the reason why Cephas... No, go, you give your take and then I can give mine after.
No, when I said develop, you know, I'm not saying that Cephas is a better player, because somebody can be more developed, but it doesn't mean that they're a better player. But I'm saying the expectation of certain players, for example, you have you know, in club football, when managers, say for example, Marcus Rashford, right? He's playing poorly at the moment in time, but a manager will play him consistently week in, week out, compared to a Pelestri or a Garnacho at certain moment in time, because the expectancy of that player is higher compared to throwing this youngster into the deep end. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the player might be a better player than Marcus Rashford in some aspects of his game that could be better suited.
Better potential. You want to put potential on it, like the younger player might have a better potential, but Marcus Rashford have done it before, so he has the experience. So you will. That's what you're pretty much saying. All right.
Yeah, that as well. Better potential as well, you know. But the expectancy of the manager is different for the senior player compared to the younger player, even though him being better than the starter or the more senior player. You get what I'm saying? So when I say develop, and I'm not saying Cesfas is a better player than Omari Hutchinson, you know, because I've seen more of Hutchinson as well I've seen of Cesfas, but I definitely feel like Hutchinson has a higher ceiling, and I feel like he's a better player than Cesfas, but I just feel like the expectancy of both players is different.
Yeah.
For the national setup, you know what I mean?
Okay. I understand where you're going, but I think that Hutchinson is better than Cephas. No, today. He's better than him today. He's more developed than him today. Cephas is very fast, that is true, but it's the lack of development make him not reach a better level, because I think this player, if he had developed before coming to Europe, he would have been an exceptional talent. You know, I think he would have actually be an exceptional talent if he went overseas 3 years earlier, and just in an academy, and just keep on learning with the skill set and the strength that he has. I actually like it. But today, technical ability built up, the know of the game, I think Omari Hutchinson is actually better than all of them. Every one of those white players that we have, aside from Leon Bailey, Bobby Reed, and Damari Gray. And it's because they have the professional, high-level experience, and they actually have the quality as well. So the ceiling that Omari Hutchinson has is up there with the Leon Bailey, the Damari Gray, the Bobby Reeds, them, even above them. I think he has a higher recognition, like the one that kid coming in, he has a higher ceiling than all of them. But that, I'm just saying, that's it.
I definitely think he has a higher ceiling than Leon Bailey and Bobby Reed, you know. And even Damari Gray, to be honest. Because, you know, we also had Damari Gray at Leicester City as well as
Carla, he might just 20, you know. He might just 20, you know. But me as a caller, you talk about him. Me show you the expectations, you know. You just talk about expectations, you know. Him at 20, you know. And look how we are talking about this man. We are 20, like him at 29.
I'm not expecting that he's going to be on the Leon Bailey level.
No, but me as a caller, Carla, me show you, me show you contradict yourself, you know, because Cephas older than him. But me I say, look on the expectations we already expect for automatically see from him. And him at 20. Now, so me just show you him age. Me show you what we expect from him. So if he was not that good, we would not compare him to 24-year-olds. You understand me? So that's what me I say, Carl. That's why I understand that part there.
You have to ask me my expectation of Omari Hutchinson. I don't expect Omari Hutchinson at 20 to be doing Leon Bailey numbers, etc., you know.
Yes.
It kind of depends on the league that he's playing in, but at the championship level at this moment in time, I felt like, you know, seeing him with Ipswich and whatever the case may be, and even at Arsenal in the youth setup, he's definitely a player that has the skill set and has the ability and has a higher ceiling than some of these players that we're discussing. But I don't expect that he'll be doing. I don't expect us to lay certain expectancy of him right now if he was supposed to come into the national setup. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but you know what he said? So he said his intention is to go to the Champions League, right? And he wants to score, I think he said 10 assists and 10 goals this season. So him himself, I put 20 goals contribution on himself, you know. And remember, he's not a full-fledged starter in the guys' them team, you know. So you see what I'm talking about? And obviously, I think he hits 5 out of that, so he needs 50 more goals contribution. But it only goes to prove to you, say, he could do it if given the opportunity, because he started off well. You understand me? And I thought that even one of the assists that he should have gotten got taken away from him. So yeah, I think he would have been on 6 or I think he's between 5 and 7 goals contribution. Somebody that
if given the opportunity at Chelsea, then hopefully he will take it, because as I said, Cole Palmer just played 14 games last season at City. You know, he said that, you know, I'm a talented player, whatever, I need game time, goes to Chelsea and, you know, see what he's doing now. And I feel like Omari Hutchinson can do that as well, you know.
Okay. All right. Respect, Carla. Respect. I like it because we to hear different views, you know. We like to hear different views. So we know people are saying for move on. We know people are saying for move on with the conversation. But I'm listening to the caller, so you have to hear what he has to say, because we want to hear. So let me move on, because we have a few. I'm going to push it to 20 more minutes max. All right, so we can give everyone a chance. So we had the JFF situation yesterday. We haven't talked on it. Guys, we have 117 hours. Please do hit the comments. Eddie Guna, I am not... Why you come talk about you're welcome, JD? I am not welcome to nobody. I saw you run out. I try style the thing yesterday. I saw you. But I can show this the information in my phone. I have it 3 days. But I never tried to do like you. I burn you out, but me go save you today again. Your second burn out you are going with it now 2 weeks, you know. Because me watch you, you know. You Eddie, you know. Me watch you, boy. You're welcome. After a big league, then send your clip. If you get information. And I come tell me, boy, you're welcome. Man, don't ramp with me, Eddie. Alright? Boy, you're welcome. I style him, I try to come style with the people. I go like say, him have information. When me have the information long time than him, me tell people 2 days ago say me I go talk about Omari Hutchinson. 2 days, go up on my video 2 days ago. I never have the information, Me sure, because me know who's sending the information. So don't come hype on my channel. Don't come hype on my channel. Alright? Don't make my bunny out. Don't ramp with me, Eddie, Alright? Yeah. You see it? Yeah, you hype up yourself and me have to come smoke you. So just take your success and relax yourself in a corner. Don't play with me. And me run. Boy, you're welcome again. You have to tell me sorry and tell me, you have to tell me thanks. You have to tell me thanks. Alright? You have to tell me thanks. So that if you need to do it, not to hype and show off. You have to tell me thanks. Boy, you're welcome. Go ahead. He ma pre me from what day, guys. He ma pre me from the other day because you ma burn him out with the reggae girls coach, He ma pre me from the other day. Yeah, you want me show the people how long me have it? Let me go to show them how long me have it. For make sure we call him out. We are gonna check. We are gonna call him out. We are gonna show when him doing video, and I'm gonna show you how long me have the information. All right. So the information we may have. Look here. Yesterday, me I gonna cover the names. Yesterday, look at this. Yesterday, 3:45 yesterday. 3:45 yesterday. 3:45. Go look when him releasing video last night. So me have the something almost a day. Yes. So come and tell me sorry. Go ahead. Boy, you come hype up yourself. You see it? Me telling you. Yes, anyways, let me move on. Me have to call him out because he might try hype. So me have to call him out, people. You understand me? Because people know me as the truth, So me have to show the facts for burn up them, Yeah, man. We can't see the time. Okay, let me show you again because me like the facts, for burn out him. And when they go over there, burn him out and him show again too. Cause I want to show you. Alright, so this is the. Alright, look. Hold on, let me see. Make it load. Make it focus first because I try to take out the name. The time is yesterday 3:37. 3:37 yesterday. Yesterday. So that means, and remember it says 6 hours time zone. So it is yesterday. Yesterday around the day before around 9 o'clock Jamaica time. Me get it. The day before because it's 6 hours away. All right. So don't play with me, Eddie. Him run gone in cave now. Go. He might go bad me up. He might go bad me up, No, Eddie can't fight back. Him don't come tell me about me forget thanks. Don't ramp with me, Eddie. Alright? No, him can't ramp with me because I have the facts here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post out the name and screenshot it on my discard. So I'm gonna even go one place more for smoke him out. I'm gonna screenshot out the name and post it on my discard. I know you alone, JD. I am honored. What? But I have the information before you. So the facts is me not supposed to tell him the thanks. So I will screenshot and say, let me screenshot it and send him to make him run away. J-Ross is not the bigger man. I have the information before him. So me I got screenshot it and send the people him. And then him make up a story and screenshot it. You go ahead, Jamaican Guna and Pastor. So we seal it up because no man I want come take hype for content. No.
let me begin by saying Jamaican Guna say he gave me the 2024 broadboard. And he go on the line, he go right at the line when me I go swing a broadboard. Him out to get bunks. So Jamaica Guna said the ball I need to catch a cap, put it on his head, and then he will start supporting. Jamaica Guna, I don't want you to go into your personal feelings because the man move on from being a gunner. Your support of the young man in his time of decision making is critical because in the future you're going to need this man to come back to Arsenal to save Arsenal's face.
Jesus
God, so you will need to take my advice and find Hutchinson's DM, Instagram, and all social media page and say, young man, congratulations, go on hold the strain, and we await your attention on the Jamaican project
All right, now go do that.
2024 and beyond.
Me
You
I go do that.
understand? Because this man come back and rescue Arsenal. Me tell you, put it down in your diary. Say the preacher prophesy. Say Omari Hutchinson come back, come save Arsenal face. And your compliment and admonition will go a far way to cement the man as he makes these decisions. Yes. And since he said I'm going to do that, let me leave it right there. So, JD, the reality of our situation is that we need to see them as Jamaicans once they have the documentation, or even before they go ahead and get the documentation. They are of Jamaican parentage. So we need to see them as a Jamaican, whether they want to play for Jamaica or not. I will go one further. The other person on the stream said that hate is a strong word to use. I like words. I prefer the strong words. Because Jamaica society, as a culture, we either love you or hate you. And that is the reality. I am just going to cite a player that I believe has been unfairly treated by the Jamaican space, the Jamaica fan base, because he chose to represent the country of his birth over and against the country of his parent or parents' birth. Ivan Toney has been demonized in some quarters, and it is unfair to the man. And people literally celebrate his issue being what it is after he chose to go play for England and not come to play for Jamaica. And I cannot for the life of me see how, as a people, we allow ourselves to get to that stage. It is hard to deal with when people are going to demonize you because you didn't do what they want or what they think you are to do. You don't do nothing wrong, but just because you don't do a missy, me hate you for it. It cannot be right, JD. And we need to stop this thing. Too many persons like Dub Up, and I'm going to say it this way exactly how I felt it when he was said. Dub Up, you're an adult. Do not hide behind ignorance, because the information age in which we live allows you to access this information. The JFF, yes, Jamaican Guna. The JFF is a repeat offender. They held with left back out of pasture because they failed to operate professionally. And for those people who have memory lapse, Bell did not deserve the treatment and the lack of call up that he suffered. He did nothing wrong, but the JFF do it. They are repeat offenders, so I have no time or place for the JFF until they repent of their sins and change their ways. The JFF need a broadboard upside their ears every time they do this foolishness.
All right, Pastor. Dubbob is still
Well,
here,
like
and
a
Dubbob
pastor,
can answer.
pastor call me name, can't say something.
Yes, of course. We had the discussion here. A discussion time now. So Dubbob, go ahead. Be
So
careful. The
pastor,
pastor is fiery with his words, Dubbob.
well, I'm not careful or nothing, because pastor, not the coach with the team, not or the JFF.
Oh Lord.
Bob up. I am
Yeah.
going to say what I said of you again. You are a matured man. Your voice sound masculine to me, so me I say man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good. You are of the age that God has blessed you to live to, whereby you do not have the right to hide behind ignorance. There has been no Jamaican coach that has single-handedly selected their team in the last 30 years.
Pastor, you have evidence of these things?
Yes. They say it out of their own mouth. The JFF talk it regular for international stream. Ask
So,
Mr.
all right,
Speed. Ask Mr.
all right. Me I
Speed.
got me have to,
Ask
me have to
Captain
be
Horace.
honest,
No,
all
you can't
right?
ask Captain Horace Burrell. Him dead. Ask all of the administrators. Yes, we have proof of it. We can play tapes.
Okay. Well, why why me not know, Pastor, you know something when me not know? Or you see something when me see, but from the outside looking in, I
Hello,
can see
dub
the
up,
coach.
dub up.
Yeah.
All of what me just say, you can know. Just have them play the tape. You can get it from Sportsmax. You can get it from TVJ. You can get it from CVM. You can get it from Gleaner. You can get it from whole heap of YouTube station. And you can get, well, you're not going to get it on JFF page, but a whole heap of place. And you have whole heap of people in the chat right now who can substantiate what I'm saying. They have said it out of their mouth.
Well,
Down to the
Pastor,
other day, hold on. Down to the other day, there's a recent Vin Blaine interview where Vin Blaine took you through all of the channels of how he
yo, Vin Blaine, yo,
mandated.
Pastor, when we not talk about coaching, but I call them man the name, man. Like,
Boss man,
Vin Blaine,
are you mention coach? Dub up. Are you mention
no, me not
coach?
talk about
You
Algrim.
ask me the
Algrim,
question.
me not
Hey,
talk about. Algrim, me
which
not
team
talk about.
Algorithms to pick? Hold on. Which team Algorithms to pick? How much time you hear Speed? How much time you hear Speed talk about? How much time you hear Speed talk about what JFF, what is in the what the coach them know and what they don't know? How much time you hear Speed talk about
All
it?
right, Pastor. All right. Me never hear Speed say him pick a team girl Grims. Me no know him
No.
know.
Speed always say him no pick no team. No.
Right.
Hey,
And based
Speed
on
always say him no pick no team.
hold on,
But
Pastor. Me no know
Pastor,
about Vin
make
Blake them
Dubbob
like.
speak and then you speak, Pastor. So continue, Dubbob.
All
yes.
right, Vin Blake them are no coach. Vin Blake them are try to get scholarship for Pitney figure college. Can you say that? So when them they are no coach. Them they are man we are deal with Bossa youth and help the youth of Jamaica. And we not have to use football to help the youth of Jamaica. Then can go college, get education and do other things.
Allow
But
him to speak like that of the former technical director.
Well, the man said, Pastor.
okay.
So Dubbob just regurgitate what the man said. So you have to hold him to that.
Yes.
So Pastor, you can't just switch the story. The man has said, the man right. The man that's how Vin Blaine say him is. Him no want be depicted any
See
other
Canada
way.
for what it is. See Canada for what it is. Leave it alone. Let Double say what I say.
Yeah,
See Canada
okay.
for what it is.
But the man right. The man right at that. Continue, Dubbob. You're right.
Me no like me not try win no conversation. If you notice when you talk, me listen to you and me try to learn
Yeah,
from
man.
what you say. But based on when me are with Al Grimson, to be honest with you, all right, me hear him say, I'm going one bias me ever see him do in my eyes, right? And him probably I do it with the intention for benefiting at the future. It's like give Whisper a lot of caps when, in my opinion, he never deserve it. But probably the coach saw something in Whisper as a youth and say, you know what, I could make that youth get him cap, go Chelsea, go develop, and come back to it later. Probably that is his mission. But I can't see
I agree with that sentiment.
Right. But and then me can still look up bias in the youth that were pick from Mount Pleasant. Right? Me not forget when him, the little short one will run up and down. But other than that, me not see me can't see nothing past that, but you are the holy man, so you might have see something with me now.
Dubbob, I think he's talking about every single selection. He said that someone else referred the player to him. So it with
Yeah,
those guys that you're
he
talking
said,
about. No, no, let me finish. Huh? So those guys that you're talking about, he always referred someone else that referred a player to him. So with just that one or two other players, with the two other players that you're talking about, it gives the perception that he doesn't have full autonomy and forget everyone in, or he leaves other things up to other people. But he said it out of his own mouth that he
but
doesn't do it.
JD,
No,
this is what he said.
Him say it out
JD,
of his own mouth too.
but JD, he didn't say some. But JD, listen, me, we have to beat the man and give him jacket, right? Look
Yeah,
at
but
it
me I
this
say
way.
the
He didn't
coach
say
say it
other
out of him
people.
own. No, the coach say it out of him own mouth. Say the three of them
No, JD,
pick the
JD,
team.
he said
Him
other
say it out of
coaches
him
like
mouth.
him say Meran. JD, him say Meran Garden told him about CFAs. But if me as a coach, my assistant coach can tell me about a player.
Yeah, but after that, double him say and all of them collect information and pick the team. Him say it out of him mouth in the last one when the same interview with me that play on my channel. Me have it here, man. Me play it here when him say it, man. Him say, yeah, all him can't just leave out Meran Garden. And that's why Meran Garden said that's why I love this man. Because this man don't act like him better than him. Him listen to him equal as how him listen to him. And that him
Yeah,
say it live. Him say it live.
but JD, if no matter if I'm honest to God, Meran Gardner, I'm assistant and him should listen to him. Me can't see nothing wrong with that,
Yeah,
brother.
but
As much
Dubbob,
as me know.
the problem with that, Pastor, let me speak. Me know where you come from. The problem is, Mr. When Rudolph Speed assigned the coach, and the coach should have come with him assistant coach. Rudolph Speed said, Mr. Man, Naga have no role. Him are just there for us to listen, to map
Oh
up, for
yeah,
keep it
as
for Jamaica. Him set
as
up
an
on my
intern. Yeah,
channel. So
I
him never,
remember.
so this position where him have just come out of the blues. So that's why maybe Pastor and them and they see different.
I remember that. JD.
So double
I remember
remember him we talk to him so me can know why Pastor take it so personal. But me
Okay,
agree with you. Me agree with you. If the three of them come together and pick the team and him the coach is honest. Clearly say must share the workload because obviously him don't know the Jamaican core so much. So a man within a Jamaican core can get the information faster around and stuff. Me understand in the first half. So me I go watch him next year for see how him do it now. You know, but for the first year, me can't give him a pass. But Pastor and them man there, no one give nobody a pass. So Pastor go ahead.
But I'm going
Yes,
to give
sir.
you something else to chew on. I'm going to give you something else to chew on. I hear people make a statement that I am sure is not correct. Hal Grimson does not have a problem with Jamal Lowe. Ask yourself who and why Jamal Lowe, who has
All right.
been better. Let me finish the statement. Let me finish the statement.
Go on.
Who has been better for Jamaica in the few games he has played than Leon Bailey in the same amount of games. It is not the coach that have a problem with Jamal Lowe. It is who? And I rest my case. I'm listening to what you say.
All right, Pastor, that I can give you some information on. I think I hear that Jamal Lowe have a attitude problem similar to Ravel Morrison. And the coach, and I hear from good source that the coach called him. That the coach called him and he want to come when he want to come. So that's what I heard.
Wow. Me hope them man them UK ball I listen to them stories and them man. Me tell you, hope them man listen. Well. Listen, the man said that in here, Pastor. You don't have to argue the man.
Yes.
You don't have to argue.
I'm not arguing with him. I'm just pointing out something. I'm not arguing with him, JD.
Because the man said that in here. So make the man talk.
Your good source, your good source is not English and does not operate inside the European setting. Your good source is Jamaican. No, hold on. Your good source.
They operate around the team. They operate around the team.
Why you keep on giving man so much information, brother?
Let me caution you. Your good source is Jamaican and have iron in the fire. Personally, do not put your head on the block for those good sources that have iron independent. This is the respect we have for you now, Dubbo. Your player is Jamaica. those good
Right.
sources does not share the same premise as you. Don't put your head on the
Right.
block
But,
because me with my machine
Pastor,
in both hands.
Oh, oh God.
Pastor, listen to yourself, right? You have said you can't put the head on your black because what you have said, right, is you must get it from a source, right? But your source is so reliable where you will too much yet for them. But me not to listen to my source.
No,
Double,
no, no.
me not
You
think him
No, no.
say
understand
that,
the
you
Hold
know.
on.
level of
Double,
script.
that
If
him
your
say.
source,
Double,
no,
hold on.
no. You're
Pastor,
misquoting me.
let me intercheck and see if me get it right. What you pretty much are saying, you know, say the source is wrong. But you say, because the Jamaican source, the Jamaican people around the team are known to be more leading towards the xenophobia behavior, you have to be very much careful and don't put your head on the block there for a person that seeks information and coming from an objective standpoint, because Jamaica first for you rather than any side, the English or local side. I think that's what he said to
Um,
me, Double.
JD, you could be a good elder in my church. You could be a good elder in my church. Dub up.
But
Your
JD,
position
listen,
where you
right?
have, JD, your position where you
Or
have, your position where you have
pastor,
is
right?
unique
Oh,
in our Jamaican culture. Your
why
position
you
where you
say that?
hold, we are Jamaica because 97 or more percent of the Jamaican born fan base, football administration and football fanatics no share that the platitude with your brother. A
No,
few
I
people in
wouldn't say
Jamaica
that. I wouldn't say that. I would say about 70% don't share it.
I am speaking to you from
So
an
you know,
experience from 1989 double. And this me I tell you
okay.
from 1989 to 2024 January me I talk about. I am saying to you 97 or more percent of our Jamaican administration in football and the fan
Okay.
base, inclusive of the fanatics, do not have Jamaica as them baller. Where we are not speaking about individual, we are speaking about what is best for the country. May I tell you, say, it is that high.
Some of them,
You
I know
wicked.
Jamaica, them baller. At Tivoli and Rima and Jungle, and most of them baller.
Hold on. Or a KC and Mona and Georges.
Let me hear
Come
what
on.
man say.
Listen, me tell you something.
Jamaica can build them midfield through Malachi Douglas.
But still, it's a disrespect still in a double, because I saw a Jamaica game playing, you know, and I heard a man say, brother,
Brother,
so why you not cover Manning Cup? And me I say, man, really have a look. Me I say, so what them young player here aspire to? Because I saw them before, you know. I can evaluate them because I don't think they're gonna make the leaps and bounds in one game to a next. So if I missed a game to cover Jamaica game, and you're gonna come and tell me, say, me for cover Manning Cup at the time when Jamaica play, it tells you where the fan base is for real. So don't.
JD,
It is surprising, but I was very, very surprised. It's true. The man them not
JD,
came on.
me know you not to go up on that stream, but me one Rasta man go up on stream say if him get idle side, him can carry that team to go the under 20 World Cup.
Jesus God, man. So that means that, so double, you tell me, say them not believe, so we have a problem then. So you and Mr. Speed and all of the other coaches must say we have a problem with the development and we're not there nowhere near the right level. So that man believe that we are already at the right level. Him just need to get a team and bring it to the under 20 and get the job.
Bro, the man say if he get idle, me I tell you, idle. We're playing a Manning Cup. Him can, you know.
So
JD,
not
man,
even
them player, man.
not even
Mr.
CC,
Speed,
not even CC,
don't drop off the soft fight. No drop off the soft fight. Even when Mr.
Oh my
Speed declared
God.
that he was forced to change his position in this matter, a force, a reality forced Mr. Speed to change this because Mr. Speed was ardent that we are on par at age 15 with everybody.
Yes, Mr. Speed
But
did
he
say that
got
for
the
real.
shock of his life. A force, he was forced. Reality literally backed him up and thump up in face. Fin change in position.
Why pastor have to be so graphical, man? For a
But
pastor.
JD, I'm Mr. Blake. Mr. Man, me believe in what my eyes see. And sometimes not even what my ears hear. But the football, me see it. And brother, if so much talent they are Jamaica like what them say, you see like, oh, all of the top scout them from all over the world pack up a boys champs and girl champs. you would have find Barcelona and Real Madrid a man in cup match, brother. That's all me I say. I look for talent. None of them not dead.
All right, look at this
So,
now. Look at this here. No, but before Pastor, we have limited time. We have around 5 minutes. Let me just read out this. Make double beer this. Boss Thomas said, JD, did you hear what Lenny said about Jamaica when they lose 3-2 in the tournament? That he's playing now. He said the players weren't up to speed of the game and they're not used to the turf. And believe me, when you go and watch the games, the two games, yeah. When you go and look at it and you look at the CMEH people, I think you can clearly see that, boy, football education is a thing, Dub. May I tell you? Just go back and try and get it.
JD, and just for the record, you know that team that they play against is not even the. I don't know, man. Don't. No,
it's a mix. It's a mix. It's a mix. It's a mix. It's a mix between the youths coming on and a few of, cause Kobe and them guys there are youth up on the main team. So a few of them mix with people try to make it to the next stage. So it's not. You're correct. It's not a full-fledged team. And it looks night and day, but that tells you, that make it even worse, Bob, because it's not the full-fledged team. You know, it is not the full-fledged team. So we have to understand that when the coach, under 20 coach, come and tell us, brother, the man will run up and down for the whole year, you know, and you are run up and down for 3 months, you know, and them have special design situation, you know. Oh, you think you're gonna beat them? Them lungs are on. We don't know what I so we love fantasy. It's like we just set up ourselves for do things one time and then we're so great because we achieve it. Like we put up obstacles for try to climb the obstacle. Like if we have a normal thing to do, we just put up a world, a mountain on the normal thing to make it astronomically harder. So when we achieve it one time in a billion years, we beat up our chest for the next million year because the only thing we think we're still a solid celebrating a double. A draw with Mexico, you know. Draw with a Mexican team, you know. And that was still a celebrate a million years later, you know. With the draw. Yo, the look how the draw with Mexico.
You know me, I have to use some different saying. That's like saying you look good for a black girl. You ever hear that something?
Yeah, so guys, we are telling man, any one of the coaches, we know the coaches them don't share the same sentiments. Mr. Speed don't share it, but goddamn man, fans, we could just change man, make we build Jamaica on a whole because everything we do, we include everything excluding sports that we can take the money and go back our yard from. We tend to exclude the diaspora. Every other thing, you know, a diaspora lead Jamaica in it, you know.
Right.
Remember that, you know. Every other thing, excluding sports. Because I realize that at several sports we have the problem. We tend to don't like nobody else coming in. Because you know why? Because we can get direct hands-on funding from it. And we're not hiding in football to tell people that it's direct funding we want. Because we think so we're good as anybody else, an opportunity we want. So we need to stop it. We need to stop it because the same thing in running, you know. The same thing in running. And the same thing in the things that you give me for the study. The what you call her? The two girls and with a clash. Me go watch it, you know, and read all of the comments, you know. Me listen and watch it.
JD, you know, see the quarter and I to JD?
Yeah, man. Them understand one damn word where Steph London say. Them know nothing about music. Them know nothing about talent. Them just believe, say, the girl is a born English girl, and them have to pick up for the next one. Them in Jada Kingdom. Yes. That's all. And them never hear the girl say she born a Kingston in the same lyrics, you know. Them still a take her for an English girl only, and that's why them not like her. So in everything aside from something directly spending money for help Jamaica, the diaspora the first.
Up there, apart from Barilla come. Anything apart from Barilla come at Jamaica, them prefer Uber and Jamaica. Only the barrel and the foreign money.
Yeah. So we need to be honest to ourselves, man. And we change that attitude and just give everyone an equal shot and let we just live. And JD, me never know. No, they told me BM, they taught me about it. Me write down the names. I'm going to go there and type it in a YouTube. And then read all of the comments. Then come and say, yes, this is perfect because now it's a Jamaican and an English person. So I'm going to listen good. Then me go to the person and I analyze it, and it led me to Footer Hype, it led me to Tony Mataran, and everybody that has sense in a music. I said the next girl completely whitewash her because of gimmicks she a go with, and this girl a come with flow, talent and everything. But the comment section, it's not saying that. Girl, go on back to England. We a song that you don't even hear the song. You know what I've done, Dub? I went on the live when the song a play, and before the song started, them a say weak. Foolishness this. But you don't hear nothing. Your feet go back on it and scroll. Them a say a foolishness, and them hear the song. I mean, so, and then the next girls, so go up on the next girl's song and you scroll it before the song start. Baddest thing, but you don't hear the song. You don't hear the song, so you know it at the baddest thing. It makes no sense. Me say, what kind of people in this man? Oh, me so different than my born in Jamaica. Oh, me so different than my born in Jamaica. What kind of people in this? So the man. No, please, guys. If you think me I lie, go there and check it. Because remember, you guys sent me, I'ma go there and listen. I'ma go there and read. I mean, I said the bias is just real. Before the song start, she don't say a word yet. She don't say nothing. She didn't even talk. She does the song rhythm start and the people will start right. Biggest thing, baddest thing. You kill it already and you didn't even start. Them all acknowledge say she not start yet. Dub them acknowledge say she not start yet. Can them say she kill her already and she not start yet? Oh my God! Me say Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Help me, Lord.
Thomas said, JD, be careful, the twinkle then come for you, the twinkle then bad in a JD.
Yeah, but me don't know. Me don't know. I wanna say me for the list is something. I'm a follow it. I'm like investigate things.
Yeah.
Me don't like jump to the conclusion. Me want to read it and research it, and boy, it was amazing, man. It's amazing. Them sound good. Them sound good. And as you said, them look good as well. Them look good. Yeah, them look good. You guys told me everything. They look good and everything, and the excitement looks excited, but the bias is real, JD, it couldn't be that those people are Jada Stan. Boy, Danica Knight, I don't know what to say. Yeah, but say a final. No, but Dub, me never know nothing about it. A them on the channel, send me there. A them on the channel. A BM and them bad behaving people,
I did not watch them, and it is not my intention to derail this part of your conversation, but I'm going to draw a parallel with how.
And Pastor, you have 3 minutes, Pastor. So I have to go. You have 3 minutes. Yeah.
I don't need all of the 3 minutes. Just don't interrupt me. I probably need 1.5. Draw a parallel with the track and field that you have mentioned. I don't believe there's another place on earth within the same human size as Jamaica that has the plethora of talent that we have in female sprints. But for last World Championship, we have a young lady who came to the trials, qualified for the team, but did not go to World Championship to represent Jamaica because her paperwork was not completed. She got her paperwork sorted out, so we're expecting that she will be back in Jamaica for trials to again make the Olympic team for Olympics this year. I've said that to say this. We select our team based on performance in every discipline except football in Jamaica. Every discipline. And the reality is, based on what both of you were just discussing, it has now gone to music where we cannot embrace quality over familiarity. It is a tragedy that we have ended up as. Yes, JD, I am finished.
All right, so Dobob, Pastor, thanks everyone that came on. Please do hit the like button on your way out. I'm very sorry if you support the next girl from Jamaica and stuff like you guys sent me there. I never knew nothing about nothing. You understand me? Because I'm not interested in these things, but I went there and I was listening because you guys sent me on a research. You know, and I went there and that is exactly what I found. And you know why I knew that you guys all knew? Because you're saying the same thing in the comment section. You're father mine and all of them are saying the same thing in the comment section. So you knew that it was me just honestly go there as a person that don't know much about the clash thing and found out the hard way. But at least it came back to football, what we are witnessing in football, and realized so Jamaica stay. Period. I just saw Jamaica stay. Period. We don't have to make no excuse. I just saw we stay. No, I never said I like the clash. I told you about the girls them. I told you about the music. Listen, I'm not gonna get involved. People want to take care. Me I go run. So thanks everyone that came on. Massive respect. And hopefully we can have an extreme soon. And Mr. Man tell me some teeth him content. Eddie Guna. Alright, so big up, smash the like button and we out. Peace out, guys. And for persons on the African videos, maybe later I will turn up with Africans. Alright, so bless up people. And Moses, thanks for the next super chat. I will talk about it in the next one, but I have to run to pick my daughter up now, guys. Alright, so see you in the next one. Bye bye.